afternoon, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. We're heading to Fort Travis. Just turned off Highway 87. And everyone knows I love Fort Travis. So we're going to go take a look around. I'm heading to the house. We got some banners in today, or yesterday, and I've got to build some frames for them for some upcoming events. They're going to be neat little portable stands for banners that if you're having an event down here and you want to be able to show off some of your sponsors, give me a holler, because I'll tell you how you can use them and how you can make money for your event through these. I've been working on them for a while. They're inexpensive. They show your sponsors great, and so we're going to be putting a bunch of these together. I know the Crab Festival's talked about using them already, and I'm going to use them next year on the beach. And so if you've got an event down here and you want to see how to display your sponsors and get them some good coverage, give me a holler and I'll show you what they are. But we're up here at Fort Travis. But first, this Bolivar Live is brought to you by Island Time Designs. When you're looking for custom wood furniture, shower enclosures, maybe a trash receptacle, go by and see Julie at 846 Crystal Beach Drive. That's about 2 blocks or a block and a half from the beach, on the beach side. You can tell you're there because she's got wooden furniture everywhere. Makes some of the best wooden furniture down here, reasonably priced, made locally here on Bolivar Peninsula. Island Time Designs. Well, this is the Kimball Battery, and we just pulled into Fort Travis, and there's some good history lessons here, because all these encampments here, or slabs, whatever's here, are all labeled now. And so this is going to be, when you come up here, plan on spending an hour or so, walk around, see the beauty and the history of Fort Travis. And you can also learn what if there's a concrete slab somewhere in the park, it's going to be labeled. What it might have been a mess hall, might have been a officers' quarters or club, but it's labeled so you know exactly what's where in the park. This is the Kimball Battery. They just got the lights in it. It was open at the open house, and right there, and we're going to drive by it, but I'm going to zoom in a little bit. That's the Battery 236. Both of these are underground. And the Battery 236, actually on our website, we did a 3D walkthrough. And so you can actually walk through, turn the corners, look up and down, read the plaques on Battery 236. As soon as it cools down a little bit, we're going to do the Kimball Battery also, and we'll have it up on our Fort Travis page. But right now it's just the Battery 236. But it's just not the history up here that I like, it's the view. And we're going to drive back towards the back of the park, or the west end of the park, and let you see exactly what you can see up here. This is one of I call it, there's about 3 places on Bolivar Peninsula that I like getting a sunset view. That Stingery Restaurant is probably the best because it's over the water. Then I like Frenchtown Road, and Fort Travis are about the same. Fort Travis, though, is a bonus because this time of year you can get the lighthouse in the sunset. And so you can take it from an elevated platform here, or you can go down and take it at ground level right off the side of the fort on one of the roads there. But it gives it a great view. So you can see the park's wide open in Galveston County. I want to give a shout out to the guys. In fact, I see them mowing down here. Mr. Como, Travis, all the crew up here does a great job of keeping this park mowed in great shape. Now when it rains, they may have to miss a week because it's wet, but I tell you what, you just can't beat the park, the shape it's in, how far it's come over the last 5, 8, 10 years with Galveston County working on it, Ralph Stencil and the crew that does a lot of the history. Now, the building in front of us, there's a small park office there, but then the building to the right, and I'm going to zoom in, that's actually the facilities. They do have restrooms. They have showers. It's cold showers, but they do have showers there. And so you can come up here. You can't camp up here, but you can come up here and spend the day. The view of the lighthouse, I'm fixing to give you that view here real quick. Let me get turned. There's no one around me. And they have walkways up here. A lot of people come up here, especially in the spring and fall, and walk up here. There's your lighthouse view. And so, let me move the camera a little bit. Okay, if you're wanting to take a screenshot, there you go. A little murky because of the way the sun's hitting it, but I'm sure you can get a filter and fix that. A couple birds up on the power lines there. But there's the lighthouse. You can see the ferry from up here, and then the view, and that's what we're fixing to show you. Let me move a little bit, and we'll zoom in here. There's the ferries. You can see 2 ferries running, and we have cameras up here, so you can not only see it live now, but you can see it live anytime. We have 3 cameras up here. They're sponsored by the big store, and one of the cameras shows the Anchorage area, which is just south of us. The other one shows the Ernest Battery, which is on the southwest corner, catches part of Galveston, the ship channel. You can see the cruise ship leaving. And then the other one, we're in the process, still trying to get it moved up, is on the restrooms, and it shoots Seawolf Park, the lighthouse. It moves, and so we've got presets on it. You can see the Kimball Battery, you can see Seawolf Park, you can see the ferry landing, you can see the traffic if the ferry's backed up, you can see the lighthouse, the sunset. It has about 5 or 6, 7 different angles on it that are preset. You just hit it, wait about 10 seconds, and the camera moves to that location. This is a great place to look over the bay system too, especially when it's clear out. It looks a little hazy today. We've got some humidity in the air, but the view up here, they do have covered picnic areas. They have grills. As long as there's not a burn ban, you can cook some hamburgers or hot dogs up here. They have covered and uncovered areas, and they have some birding areas, so that if you want to get behind a blind and take some pictures of some birds. There's one there, and we passed one already, and they have information up on the birds and what you're looking at there too. So great location. It's a great day trip down here. You can ride the ferry, either park and walk on, or you can drive on. There's one of the picnic areas. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it. There's one of the picnic areas. It's covered for this time of year. If you get a little shower, you can get under something. But the view is just unbelievable, and you can see the guys mowing here. Like I said, they do a great job keeping this thing mowed and manicured. Looks like some people having a picnic at the covered area over here. Just imagine having a picnic and the view of the ship setting out. There's not that many out there today, but man, I've come up here and seen 6 or 7 or 8. Let's see if we can zoom in on that ship coming down. That one on the right is actually coming in. And so there you can see, like I said, it's a little hazy down here, but you can see the view from up here. And I love coming up here taking pictures right after a front's come through, because the air is real crisp. There's no fog or haze or anything, and it just really makes for some great pictures. And the sunrise up here in the mornings is great. Now I'm going to show you the playground. The kids will love it up here. This is a first-class playground. They keep it all updated, manicured, and actually the Anchorage cam shoots across it, and so you can see it a little bit. But there's the playground for the kids, and then right across the street, I'm going to move the camera and show you, there's the restroom facilities. Like I said, they do have restroom facilities, and they do have showers up here. So if you're camping on the beach and you wanted to come rinse off, take a cold shower, maybe you came up here, then you went to the beach for the day. Before you go home, you wanted to clean up, you can come up here and rinse off, take you a quick shower, and feel fresh when you leave here again, instead of having sand on you maybe. But anyway, just wanted to give a shout out. Let us know where you're listening from. If you've been up here, some stories you might. People remember this when it was all grown up and didn't look anywhere near this. And now I know a lot of people that came out to the excuse me, open house I was talking to, and they were talking about his kids riding bikes up here and climbing through the bunkers and stuff. And now all the bunkers are cleaned up. They're lit inside, and everything's marked so that you know exactly what part of history was here when you come up here. So we're going to head on out. I hope y'all are having a great week. Let us know where you're listening from, when you're coming down. And remember, next weekend we've got some great events down here. Port Bolivar Annual Barbecue Cook-Off is Friday and Saturday. And then Saturday I'll also be at the Hardheads Bolivar Rig Run. Takes off from around East Street. The horn sounds at noon. We're going to be there for the start and the finish. Ought to be a great time on the beachfront. You can come down and eat some great barbecue at the cook-off. They'll be serving barbecue plates. They also have silent auction and live auction. So come on down and see us next weekend. Come on down 2 weekends in a row. You don't want to miss just a relaxing weekend on the beach. Until next time, this is David with Bolivar Live. Say hi, say bye, give us a wave, thumbs up. God bless, and bye-bye.